In a world that relentlessly pushes us toward excess and emotional extremes, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a compelling counterpoint. Less, really, can be more. This isn't just about decluttering your space or simplifying your schedule. It's about cultivating a mindset where you gain more freedom and satisfaction from fewer, more meaningful pursuits. Stoicism teaches us that by embracing temperance and focusing on our internal responses rather than external circumstances, we can achieve a state of tranquility that modern life often disrupts. Today we delve deep into how this 2,000-year-old philosophy is not only relevant but essential in our current age of information overload and constant connectivity. We'll explore practical Stoic exercises that can help you detach from the chaos and find a serene oasis in your daily life. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by the demands of modern life, stick around. This journey through Stoicism might just be the anchor you need. If you appreciate the insights and the fresh perspective we're sharing here today, a simple free favor you can do is hit that subscribe button. And trust me, you won't want to miss a moment of what's coming up, so make sure not to skip any part of the video. Stick with us to fully explore how Stoicism can transform not just moments, but your entire approach to life. Number 1. Cultivate virtue and personal integrity. This isn't just about adhering to moral principles, it's about building a life that's deeply rewarding and profoundly impactful. In the realm of Stoicism, virtue is considered the very essence of goodness and the foundation of a meaningful life. It's about aligning your actions with your deepest values, not just to improve yourself, but to contribute positively to the lives of those around you. Think of virtue as the highest good in Stoic philosophy. This isn't a mere checklist of do's and don'ts, but a vibrant pursuit of excellence in our thoughts and actions. The Stoics emphasized 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom is about seeing things as they truly are, navigating life with sound judgment and foresight. Courage is not just about bravery in the face of danger, but also the resolve to do the right thing, even when it's difficult. Justice involves treating others fairly and acting with moral integrity, while temperance is about self-control and moderation in all aspects of life. By cultivating these virtues, we set a foundation for personal integrity that acts as a beacon in both tranquil and turbulent times. It's like crafting a compass that always points towards your true north, guiding you through life's challenges and decisions with clarity and purpose. When we live with virtue, we build a resilient core that can withstand external pressures and internal doubts, allowing us to lead by example and inspire those around us. So how do we apply this to our everyday lives? It begins with small, consistent actions. Choose honesty, even when lying would be easier. Show courage by standing up for someone who can't defend themselves. Practice temperance by moderating not just what we consume, but also what we say and do. Over time, these choices become habits, and these habits forge the character of a person who lives with integrity and purpose. Living a life rich with virtue and integrity is profoundly fulfilling. It's not about rigidly adhering to a set of external standards, but about developing inner strength and wisdom that guides your actions and interactions. By embracing Stoic virtues, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the greater good, creating ripples of positivity that can influence our communities and beyond. Number 2. Practice emotional resilience and detachment. This principle is like building an inner fortress that guards your peace, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. This doesn't mean you become cold or unfeeling. Rather, it's about developing a poised strength that keeps you balanced in the face of life's inevitable storms. In Stoic philosophy, Emotional resilience is rooted in the understanding that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. This isn't about suppression of feelings, but about acknowledging our emotions without letting them dominate us. It's a way to step back, assess situations objectively, and choose responses that align with our values rather than being swept away by initial impulses. Detachment, in the Stoic sense, further supports this resilience. It involves seeing things from a broader perspective, recognizing that everything is temporary and that much of our stress and angst come from clinging too tightly to people, experiences, or outcomes. It's about loving freely without possessing, enjoying without becoming dependent, and participating in life without losing ourselves to the external chaos. How can we cultivate this in daily life? Start by observing your reactions to small inconveniences or frustrations. Notice when you feel a surge of annoyance or anxiety, and pause. In that pause lies your power. The power to choose not to be governed by these fleeting emotions. Consider practicing mindfulness or meditation to enhance your awareness and control over your reactions. As you grow more adept at noticing your emotional responses, extend this practice to more significant challenges. When faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, what aspects of this can I control? What must I accept? Then, focus your energy on the former and practice acceptance of the latter. This approach not only builds emotional resilience, but also leads to a profound inner peace. Remember, the goal of Stoic detachment isn't to reduce your capacity for joy or connection. It's to enhance your ability to experience these deeply without becoming entangled in the accompanying drama or negativity. By developing emotional resilience and detachment, you prepare yourself to face whatever life throws your way with calmness, clarity, and courage. Number 3. Live in the present and appreciate the moment. This might sound like modern mindfulness advice, but it's deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy too. Stoicism teaches us that the present is all we truly have control over. The past is unchangeable, and the future is uncertain. By anchoring ourselves in the now, we engage fully with life, which is both a simple and profound way to enhance our everyday experiences. When we focus on the present, we're not distracted by what was or what might be. This allows us to engage more deeply with our current environment and the people in it. It's about savoring the small joys, whether it's the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your morning coffee, or the smile from a loved one. These moments might seem trivial, but they are the very essence of life. The Stoic practice of mindfulness involves a deliberate attention to these details without judgment or the inner narrative that often accompanies our experiences. It's about observing our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. Think of it as watching a play. You can appreciate the drama without becoming an actor on the stage. This detachment doesn't diminish our experience of the present. It enhances it, providing a clarity that often leads to a deeper appreciation of our current circumstances. To practice this, start by consciously directing your focus to whatever you're doing at the moment. It could be as simple as feeling the sensation of your feet touching the ground as you walk, or listening intently when someone speaks to you. Every time your mind wanders to the past or the future, gently bring it back to the now. Over time, this practice can lead to a significant shift in how you experience life, leading to greater serenity and satisfaction. Embracing the present fully is a gift that Stoicism offers us, a way to not only avoid the anxieties of the past and future, but to truly live the life we have right now with gratitude and engagement. It's a lesson in finding contentment and joy in the simplicity of being, a profoundly peaceful way to navigate the complexity of human existence. Number 4. Set healthy boundaries using reason. Stoicism teaches us that by using reason, a core virtue of this philosophical system, we can discern what is within our control and what is not, and then set boundaries accordingly. This is not about building walls between us and others, but about defining clear and rational limits that enable mutual respect and personal integrity. In a Stoic sense, setting boundaries is an exercise in understanding our limits and respecting ourselves and others. It's about recognizing that while we can influence our environment and the people in it, we cannot control them. Therefore, we must decide what we will accept in our interactions and what we will not. This might mean saying no to demands on our time that conflict with our values, or refusing to engage in behaviors that cause us harm or discomfort. Using reason to set these boundaries involves a calm and detached evaluation of situations. Instead of reacting emotionally, Stoics advise us to step back and assess whether a particular demand or relationship aligns with our fundamental principles of living a virtuous life. Ask yourself, is this in my control? Does this align with my values? What will I permit in my life based on reason and not just on emotional response? Practicing this can start with small, everyday decisions. For example, you might decide not to check work emails during family meals to respect your time with loved ones. Or you might choose to say no to additional commitments that would stretch you too thin. The key is to be consistent and clear about your boundaries, communicating them in a way that is assertive yet respectful. In setting boundaries based on reason, we not only protect our space and peace of mind, but also foster relationships based on genuine understanding and mutual respect. It's about giving yourself and others the freedom to coexist in a way that is healthy and balanced. This Stoic practice teaches us that by respecting our limits and those of others, we navigate life with more tranquility and effectiveness, staying true to our quest for a virtuous life. Number 5. Embrace amor fati in the relationship. Amor fati, which translates to love of fate, is not about passive resignation, but rather an enthusiastic acceptance of all aspects of life, both the good and the challenging. This Stoic concept teaches us to see every experience as an opportunity for personal growth and to appreciate the value in whatever life throws our way. In the context of relationships, embracing amor fati means accepting your partner as they are, without trying to change them. It involves appreciating the joys and navigating the trials with equal openness and commitment. When conflicts arise, as they inevitably do, instead of resisting or lamenting the challenges, you can view them as integral parts of your journey together, a chance to deepen understanding, foster patience, and strengthen your bond. To practice amor fati in your relationships, start by reflecting on the impermanence of life and the inevitability of change. This can help you cherish your time with your partner and approach conflicts with a calm and constructive attitude. When faced with difficulties, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you might ask, "What can this teach us?" This shift in perspective can transform challenges into valuable lessons that contribute to the growth of your relationship. Furthermore, amor fati is about taking joy in the journey of your relationship without clinging to specific outcomes. It's about contributing positively and lovingly, regardless of the circumstances, trusting that everything contributes to your shared path. By fully accepting and loving your fate together, you create a resilient, adaptive, and deeply connected partnership. Embracing amor fati within your relationship encourages a profound connection rooted in acceptance, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to face life's ups and downs together. It teaches us that true harmony in a relationship comes not from a lack of problems, but from lovingly embracing every moment of the journey. In wrapping up our exploration of Stoic principles within relationships, we realize that these ancient teachings offer much more than philosophical musings. They provide practical, actionable strategies that can profoundly enrich our interactions and deepen our connections. By embracing Stoicism, we learn to cultivate virtues like wisdom and temperance, practice emotional resilience, live fully in the present, set healthy boundaries with reason, and accept life's unfolding through amor fati. These principles do not merely help us manage our relationships better, they transform how we engage with the world around us. Stoicism teaches us that the quality of our relationships heavily depends on the internal work we do on ourselves. The virtues we cultivate and the mindset we adopt influence not just our well-being, but also how we relate to others. It's about being present, genuinely and wholeheartedly, in the interactions we have with our partners, friends, and family. This presence, grounded in Stoic wisdom, enriches our relationships in ways that are both profound and subtle. Moreover, setting boundaries based on reason and embracing whatever life brings with a loving heart are not just strategies for harmony. They're commitments to living authentically and courageously. These practices help us build relationships that are not only resilient in the face of challenges, but also vibrant and fulfilling in the everyday moments. They teach us to appreciate the beauty in the now and to find peace even in tumult, which ultimately leads to a more contented and impactful life. As we continue to integrate these Stoic practices into our lives, we foster environments where virtue flourishes and genuine connections thrive. Our relationships, built on the foundation of Stoic principles, become sources of mutual growth and joy. So, let us carry forward the wisdom of Stoicism, not just in our minds, but in our actions, letting it guide us in cultivating relationships that are not only enduring, but also deeply enriching. Let's remind ourselves that each day is an opportunity to practice these principles, to learn from our interactions, and to contribute positively to the lives we touch. In this way, Stoicism becomes more than a philosophy. It becomes a way of life, transforming our relationships and, indeed, our entire approach to the world around us.